Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. If you have questions for me, just pick up the phone and give me a call. I can be reached right now at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. You got questions about purchasing, refinancing, home equity line of credit, construction perm. You want me to connect you with a great real estate agent? Just pick up the phone and give me a call. Listen, I know you're a little afraid of interest rates right now. Nobody's jumping up and down about them. Okay. But whether you want to buy a new home and you're a move up buyer or not, I've got programs to help you. We can help you and we can keep the payments down for you so it's more affordable. There's programs, there's down payment assistance programs, there's seller assisted programs, all kinds of great things. I'm with my friend, Jenny Wemert. Jenny is a premier real estate agent here in Central Florida. I call her premier. I think she's actually the queen of real estate, Ooh. But she doesn't like it when I call her that. She was swatting at flies here. I thought she was the rain woman a minute ago. I don't know what she was doing.
I was clapping for myself.
Do I have flies in my office? Maybe
No.
I do. So tell me, what do you think can help somebody, whether they want to buy or sell right now? What are you doing? What are you talking to people about? And what would drive people to go to you and your team right now?
Sure, absolutely. I think the obvious answer is the agent you choose matters, of course, because I'm a realtor, but that really does ring true right now, because whether you're a seller or a buyer, having an agent that is experienced in this marketplace, that knows the ins and outs, that has been through this before and has a toolbox full of resources. I think you just said it. Like, we all have solutions and tools and relationships that we can call upon to make things happen. It's so important that a first-time home buyer in this market has a team behind them. Their realtor, the lender and realtor have a relationship where they're in it together.
They're symbiotic.
Absolutely. Yep. And looking out for the buyer's best interests.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of pitfalls out there, and there's a lot of things you can screw up, and you really do want an experienced agent in this market right now.
I think it's interesting that I always recommend people use a real estate professional, but the average person, Jenny, they don't know where to look to find a real estate agent.
Sure.
They just don't know. So who do they call? Either the sign in the yard or a friend of a friend of a friend, mm-hmm. right? Or my boss's wife, who's part-time real estate agent.
Right.
And I never think that's a great idea, but in this market, you need a professional on your side.
Yes.
And like Jenny says, you want the lender and the real estate agent must be working in concert with each other, not against each other. Mm-hmm. And even unfortunately, sometimes I see the buyer's agent and the listing agent, butting heads a little bit. I don't think that's professional.
Right.
And I think, listen, we're all out there to represent somebody. So if you're representing the buyer or the seller, either way, if we don't come to a meeting of the minds, we don't have a deal for anybody.
Right.
And then no one wins. Right.
Right.
So Jenny Wemert, I can guarantee you this much. If you call Jenny, you will win in the transaction. Whether you want to sell a home or buy a home, you are with a winning team. Call me now at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. When we get back, Jenny and I are going to talk about how you can save thousands with portability. And I did not understand portability until Jenny helped me understand it when we were at dinner last week. And I'm going to tell you something. I thought it was completely different than what it is. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to the Lone Ranger Radio Show, 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. I'll be back in 5.
You got that down. I'm impressed that you can pay attention to all the things.
Well, it's interesting because sometimes I don't.
Run over.
Like right now, I'm supposed to shut